Peggy'sLivingWell.com. Welcome to video number 3 of my 30-day video challenge. Today I'm going to teach you how to cook some dark leafy greens, aka kale. Contrary to popular belief, cooking something like this really is quick and easy, and as many of you have heard me say, greens are the biggest missing food from the American diet. If you're not thinking about eating greens, you're probably not getting them in your diet. So I want to dispel the myth that they're hard to cook and that they're a lot of trouble, because the meal I'm going to cook for you today is going to show you greens with something added that will make it a whole meal, and it really will be quick and easy. So if you come home from a tired day after work, you have a few basic staples in your house, you'll be able to cook this. So here I have our kale. It's already been washed. Start with the skillet with some extra virgin olive oil. Rachel Ray made the term EVOO famous, so we'll throw some of that in. Skillet on. I always start with a little garlic, and I'm not opposed to using fresh chopped garlic, already chopped for you in a jar. So throw that in, stir around. Then I'm going to show you how easy it is to get kale. You don't have to chop it with a knife. You can if you want it chopped fine, but basically I just strip it off the stem like this. Tear it. Just strip it off the stem and just tear it. Very easy. It can be in smaller bites if you want it. You can eat the stem, but it is a little heavy and tough. There's nothing wrong with it. So I just do this. Kale will cook down. I'm not going to do a huge amount, but it will cook down. Now I'm going to stir it around, get the olive oil coated on it, and I'll put a little sea salt. You want to make sure that your sea salt is not pure white. That means it's been processed too much. Sea salt has lower sodium than regular salt and a lot of minerals that we do not get in our regular iodized salt. And here it's sizzling already. As you cook it, the color will change. You'll get shiny, dark green. This just takes about 3 minutes, really, and it really cooks down. If you're not sure if you're going to like it, I would say give yourself 3 times, and then you will be a big fan. I demonstrated this at a cooking class where I had some older African Americans in it, and you know the Southern way of cooking is an African American way of cooking is really to cook the greens down all day long. So if I hadn't done the demo, they all said, "Oh, we would have never tried this. It just told us about it." And I got a call back from one of the gentlemen in the class that said he had cooked this for his family at Easter time, and they all loved it, and they were all shocked. One thing I do add, if it's cooking down and I want it a little softer, I'll add some organic chicken broth, and it just will soften it up a little bit. I also add crushed red pepper. It's not a lot. It gets a little bit of punch, but it's not a lot. So while this is cooking over on the side, actually it's almost done. Add some protein, and so it'll stick with you a little bit longer. I like to add some white cannellini beans, just out of the can, if you don't want to soak your own. I have them here. They've already been washed. You want to make sure you wash them. They're less gaseous if they've been pre-washed. They just need to be heated through. And one thing that's really good to season your cannellini beans is rosemary. A wonderful herb to use. A lot of nutritional value. It's an anti-inflammatory. It's a wonderful smell to it. You can use it with all kinds of vegetables. And this came out of my pot right by my back door. You watched video number 1. You saw that pot. And so it gives it a wonderful flavor. You can just be warming those over on the side while the kale is finished cooking. And actually, I feel like the kale is about done. It's got a bright green color. You see that? And it's softer because I added some chicken broth. You can mix them all together. And so you get protein from the beans, and it really sticks with you. You can taste it. Let me just give it a little taste if it's got enough salt. I'm going to add just a tad more. Honestly, that couldn't have been more than 3 minutes. And now you have a meal. It could be a meal for yourself, a main dish, just one pot meal, or it could be a side dish with some, if you need meat as a main dish. I encourage you to try this with or without the cannellini beans. Teach your family to learn to like it, and voila, here you have it. a meal packed full of energy. Thank you.